Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 827. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today. In fact, this weekend here in Durham. And actually, you can click on that link that I just posted on the Facebook side. You can join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, tell a bad joke, promote yourself, promote your business. That would be great. And if you could share this out, that would be wonderful so that more people here in Durham can know what's happening this weekend in Durham. So it's so busy this weekend that I'm actually just going to go straight to the Let's Go page because there's almost as many items listed for tomorrow as today. So I'm going to the Let's Go page and let me scroll down to 27 and let's get started with the Durham Farmers Market. Let me see, there it is. So the Durham Farmers Market is in Durham Central Park. It's going on right now until noon. Okay, and then the Durham Craft Market, same time, same place. They're open until noon in Durham Central Park. It's going to be nice and hot, so might as well start out the day by going out and going to the farmers market and enjoying yourself before the sun really blasts out. It's going to be in the 90s today. Okay, the South Durham Farmers Market is going to, well, actually it's already started. It's in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center South on Highway 55. They are also open until noon. And then I'm so happy to see that the Durham Roots Farmers Market is back starting today. So they just opened a second ago and they will be going until noon. This year, they are in the parking lot of the Farm Bureau office, and that is at 1901 Hillendale Road. I know they've changed locations over the years. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they started Northgate Mall, and I know they went to Brightleaf, but now they are at 1901 Hillendale Road in the parking lot of the Farm Bureau office. All righty, the Old North State Jam, they start out also at Northgate Mall. They're having their weekly outdoor jam at Esmeralda's Cafe. That's on North Point Drive over there next to Dollar Tree. And they'll be going until noon. It's old-timey music. It's really fun. You know, the banjos and the dulcimers and guitars and all that. So if you would like to join in, take your acoustic instrument and enjoy it, or just take your little lawn chair and just sit and enjoy the music. And it's going to be pretty much in the shade because it's, at the mall. All righty, let's see. The Duke Homestead State Historic Site, they're having a special event today, and it's called the Family Farm Animal and Harvest Day. That is going on right now. They just opened, and they're at 2828 Duke Homestead Road. They will have this special event going until 2 p.m., 2 this afternoon. This is where you can learn all about the history of farming in North Carolina. Also, you can take the kids and they can see farm animals up close. And that will include, they're going to have a horse, they're going to have chickens, sheep, they're going to have goats, a mule, so that they can see these animals up close. And also they can watch as tobacco is being harvested. Also, they're going to have a looping contest. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not from North Carolina, but I think they used to put tobacco on these, I don't know, these things, and they'd hang them up to dry. That's probably what the looping contest is all about. Admission is $2. So I have a link to the Facebook event page if you need more information about that. Also, Food Vibes, and that's Vibes with a Z. They're hosting the Family Fun Day and Book Bag Drive. So if you have kids in school, take them over to Solite Park. That's over there on Fayetteville Road, where they widened Fayetteville Road over there by not too far from Spates Auto. But anyway, Solite Park is where this event is being held, and it starts in a little while. So it'll be 11 until 4. So students can pick up free school supplies, which is awesome because school starts, Monday. And then they're going to have free food while it lasts. Now, let me see. Yes. If you want to get food, go to their Facebook event page. The link is on the Let's Go page, and then get a meal ticket. So they have to know how many people have the meal ticket so they don't run out or disappoint anyone. So not only are they going to have food, they're also going to have water balloon fun. That sounds like lots of fun. So you might want to take a towel in case your kids get all wet. And they're also going to have games for the kiddies. So that should be lots of fun. And this is almost at this afternoon, but late morning, afternoon, 11 until 4 at Solide Park. And thumbs up to Food Vibes. Okay, the 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Players are going to have their first concert, their opening concert for the 2022-23 season. It's going to be held at the North Star Church of the Arts, that's on West Gear Street. The concert will be Music of Hope for Ukraine, and they will be playing chamber music, beautiful chamber music. That's like classical music in a small group form, kind of like jazz combo. So anyway, it's going to be really beautiful music featuring works by Ukrainian composers. I didn't even know that Sergei Prokofiev, I didn't even know he was Ukrainian. So there you go. So tickets will range from $10 to $30. And again, it's going to be at North Star Church of the Arts, 220 West Gear Street. And the concert will start at 3 o'clock. It's going to be from 3 until 5. It should be really beautiful. Okay, we've all been looking forward to Black August in the Park. That is an event that celebrates Black culture and music, etc. So they're going to kick off with the parade first. The parade will kick off at 4 o'clock in CCB Plaza over there by Major the Bull. And then they're going to march. The parade's going to march down to Durham Central Park, and that's where the festival will be held from 5 until 10 o'clock. So yeah, you're going to be out pretty late. It's going to be really fun, celebrating Black culture with music, family activities. You're going to have those information booths, so you can get lots of information regarding education, et cetera, et cetera. Different organizations are going to be out there, so you can learn what's happening. And then they're going to have food and beverages, free admission, a fun event every year. So again, Black August in the Park, starting with the parade at 4 o'clock. And then if you don't want to join the parade, you can just hang out at the park and wait. So from 5 until 10 is the festival. Okay, Movie Loft and the Black Kung Fu Cinema, they will be co-hosting a screening of Melinda. That's a 1972 blaxploitation action film. Now, I don't remember this particular film, but when I read what it's about, it sounds like it's going to be a really fun movie. So this is going to be starting at 7 o'clock. Now, the movie starts at 8:30, but if you get there early at 7, they'll be grilling hot dogs, so you can have a free hot dog. You can definitely donate some money if you like, because after all, the admission is free, and they could use the help. So anyway, if you could donate, that would be great. In any case, they will be grilling hot dogs at 7, and then you can see their blaxploitation era posters and photos. So they'll be doing that until 8:30. Then the movie screening starts at 8:30. Like I said, free admission. It's a fun movie. It's called Melinda, and and if you don't know what blaxploitation is, if you're younger and you don't know what that is, back in the 70s, there are these movies. They were kind of corny, but they were really kind of fun too. There was a kung fu craze, and some of the blaxploitation movies also had kung fu. And those kung fu was like the martial arts, Bruce Lee and all that. So the blaxploitation movies were like inner city movies with the outlandish, like orange clothes and fur coats and lots of makeup, lots of slang, lots of unfortunately violence, but it was like not serious. It was an interesting period of time for the movie industry. And if you like history, strangely enough, blaxploitation films. I remember this. My brother-in-law Donald, he is a film buff and a director and all that sort of thing. He told me, he did the research, all blaxploitation movies made a profit, and that's saying something. Not only were blaxploitation movies popular in this country, they were popular in other countries as well, who hadn't really seen Black movies before. Particularly popular in Italy for some reason. Let me continue. Okay, so anyway, that's from 7 and roughly until 10:30. This is going to be at the Shadow Box, by the way, 2200 Dominion Street. So that should be a fun event. Okay, the Marigold Collective Band. They will be presenting a free concert that's going to be tonight at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House, the Christian music venue, and that's going to be in St. Paul United Methodist Church on North Roxborough Street, 2700 North to be exact. Again, this is a free event, and they would, again, love to have donations. If you can't make a donation, that's fine. Just come on in and enjoy the music. All right, now tomorrow there's a bunch of events too. Oh, did I say the music starts at 7:30? I hope I said that. The music starts at 7:30. Okay. Now tomorrow there's another bunch of events. The Makers Society, usually they have these events where, creative people, makers, hackers, they sell their items out. Sometimes they're in Durham Central Park, sometimes they're Golden Belt. Well, tomorrow they're going to have a gigantic Foster Street block party. Okay, so they're really ambitious. This is going to be super fun, centered in Durham Central Park. This is going to be tomorrow from 11 until 3. So usually they have about 40 artists. Well, tomorrow they're going to have like 60 artists. Also joining in will be CC's Gallery, also the Glass Jug, and they're participating by also having spaces for vendors. That's why it's going to be like 60 plus. And what else are they going to have? Let's see. They're going to have artists out there. They're going to have food trucks, a live band. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. And again, it's going to be tomorrow, Durham Central Park, 11 until 3. Hosted by the Makers Society, Glass Jug, and CC's Gallery. All right. Also, if you missed out with the farmers market, if you're too busy, you couldn't hit the farmers markets today, that's okay, because tomorrow the Black Farmers Market is going to be at Hillside High School, 3727 Fayetteville Road, tomorrow from 1 until 4. You can get your fresh produce tomorrow at the Black Farmers Market. Also, Don't Waste Durham and So Crafty, they're co-hosting the Boomerang Bag Sewing Party, where volunteers come in and they make bags, cloth bags from donated materials. Then they drop off these bags at various stores so that we don't have to waste plastic by using those one-off plastic bags. So Crafty is at 101 Orange Street. That's at Parrish and Orange downtown. So you can actually go online and then see what time is good for you. Time slots will range from 1 until 4. And they're looking for people who know how to use sewing machines or are really good at ironing. Got to iron those seams. Okay. Also tomorrow, Guest Road Cruising, 60s, 70s, 80s. They're hosting their August Cruise In tomorrow. This is going to be at Guest Road Baptist Church, 3102 Guest Road. And this is where people who like to look at cars from the past, they get to look at cars. I guess they pop the trunk and the hood and look at the engines. I've seen the guys get all excited looking at the different car parts or whatever. But anyway, if you like cars, especially like the cool cars, definitely head out for the August Cruise In tomorrow from 2 until 5. Okay, now Bike Durham, Trek Bicycle Chapel Hill, and Trek Bicycle North Raleigh, they're going to all be meeting for the Bike Me Out to the Ball game. This is where anybody with a bike can join them. They're going to all meet at, where are they going to meet? Solite Park, I think it is. There it is. Solite Park's in the news twice today. So Solite Park, the address again is 4704 Fayetteville Road. So everybody will hop on their bikes, meet at Solite Park, and they will ride together to the Durham Bulls game, and the Durham Bulls will be playing the Nashville Sounds. So everybody's going to meet at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon, enjoy the game, and then ride home. Now, it's probably going to take a little while to get to the game. It might be dark when the game ends, so just keep that in mind. And if you have a light on your bike, or if you don't have a light, you might want to get one real quick, because it might be kind of dark-ish when the game's over. Who knows? It might go into extra innings. You never know. So everybody's going to meet in Solite Park at 3:30. Now, you do have to get your ticket in advance. So ticket to the game, that is. And then they're going to have a bike valet watching the bikes, which I think is cool. So I have a couple of dollars for that because it's probably not free. All right. Let's see. Two more events. North Carolina Central University's 10th anniversary, Give the Drummer Some, is going to be tomorrow at 6. I think it was virtual. I think it was online last year. This year, they're back in person and at the new Student Center, the official address, 511 Nelson Street. This is where professor and jazz drummer Thomas Taylor, he's going to be joined by guest drummer Greg Hutchinson. It's a special concert is for raising scholarship funds for jazz studies students. It's an annual event. It's really great, and it's in honor of the late Grady Tate, who's from Durham, who's like a totally, if you're into jazz, you know Grady Tate. He was a totally popular jazz drummer and soul drummer, popular around the world. So, and he went to NCCU, by the way. So the concert will start, let's see, get my notes here, 6 o'clock. And let's see, here's the thing, it's free to attend, but if you can help, they would love that. Online is, I have a link right there on the Let's Go page. So online is a place where you can go ahead and donate whatever you like to the Jazz Studies Ensemble Studies Fund. So the link is right there on the Let's Go page. That should be a beautiful concert. All righty. Last but not least, the Triangle Zouk Sunday Social is going to be held at the Durham Arthur Murray. That's at 420 West Gear Street. That's tomorrow from 6:30 until 9. You can learn how to dance Brazilian Zouk, also known as Zouk Lambada. And Zouk, by the way, is a form of, it's really nice music, but it's also a dance. And it's popular all over the Caribbean, West and East Africa, Brazil, wherever. So anyway, admission is $8 cash at the door, or you can pay in advance $10 via PayPal. And I do have the links right there on the Let's Go page. They say that you must wear a face mask, and you might wonder why. Well, they dance close. Zouk is an up close dance. So definitely wear a mask just in case, COVID has not totally disappeared yet. Oh, Guy, our cook has put a link here. Okay. He's being helpful again with the link for the ball game. Awesome. All right, we're going to bring him on in just a second. Thank you, Guy. Appreciate it. So I think that's it. Let's see. Yes, that's it. That's a lot. That is why I only read from the Let's Go page. So there's so much going on this weekend. Let's see. It is 79 degrees right now. It's sunny. It's going all the way up to 91. And then it's going to be partly sunny this afternoon and then totally cloudy around dinner time. And tomorrow it's going up to 90 degrees and it's going to be partly sunny. In fact, I'm just a little curious. Where's my, whoops. I have my phone all the way over here. I just want to check for next week. Bear with me. Let's see. It is going to be it's going to be in the 90s next week. And then Thursday on, it's going to be in the upper 80s. There you go. Let me hop back on my bike. I actually have an exercise bike with a desk attached. It's wonderful. So that's why I'm sitting up so high. All right, I think that is it. Now, if you could share this out, that would be great. Let's bring on Guy, our cook. He's in Kennewick, Washington. Let's see what's new with him. Guy, what is new with you?
Well, good morning. And the talking about the temperature, we're supposed to be, the rumor, because every forecast is a rumor.
Okay.
Tomorrow, the weekend, we're supposed to be below 90. First time since, all of August, I think, was above 90 or triple digits. So It's going to be a freezing 80 something,
Whoa. Is this the hottest that you remember since living in Washington?
No. This part of the country in August, it's hot. It's a rule. It's a given.
That really
Last summer,
surprises me, though.
last summer was weird because it was hot in June.
Wow. Wow.
So if you
Whoa.
share the screen, I got a real quick look
Oh,
at
what you got? Let's
the
see.
Full
Let's
City
see.
Durham individual tickets. This is the
Mm-hmm.
online source. So I sent you the link there, so you can buy the tickets for that bike ride online. If you're going to go
Oh,
to
cool.
an individual game, sometimes they
Mhm.
want you to buy a bundle of 10 games or something.
Yeah.
This is for individual games. Okay.
Cool.
And the other reason I'm going to talk, sometimes
Oh, wait.
when
Before you start, before you start that, I must ask: do you have pro baseball in your town?
yeah, Tri-City Dusters.
Oh, okay. Is that double A, triple A, or
I don't know. I'm not sure.
okay? Okay. Shout out.
I think it's some sort of A, but how many I don't know.
Well, Durham Bulls are triple A.
Right. And they're a farm team for who?
Tampa Bay. What's the name of the Tampa Bay? I'm so embarrassed. But Tampa Bay.
Um
Uh,
let's see, their football team. Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
No, I think that's football.
Oh, I'm
Um
so embarrassed. Oh
is
my
it
God.
Pirates?
That's Pittsburgh.
No, that's
They but Tampa,
Philadelphia.
but
Um
Tampa.
I'd have to Google it. I'm not sure.
Okay. But anyway,
Um
so IP address. What's going on
yeah.
here?
The other day I was logging in, and because I've got the high-speed internet now, I got a big electric fence. And they said, "You're trying to log in from Kirkland, Washington." I
Mm-hmm.
said, "Kirkland? No, I'm in Kennewick." Well, no, according to your IP address, you're in Kirkland.
Is that close though?
No, that's like 300 miles west. No, more than that. It's like 5-hour drive.
Wow,
And
they made a
so it's
difference.
over in Seattle area,
Gee.
clear on the other side of the state. And the reason is that
Mhm.
my internet provider, Zipley, is based in Kirkland, Washington, and that's where their city of license is.
Oh.
And to find that out, you
Mm-hmm.
go to the address what'smyip.org, and
Oh.
I'll put it in there.
So
I
your
closed.
IP address doesn't change, right?
Right. It's just like your cell phone number. It's just your address. It's always going to be there.
Okay.
And so if you ever get into a situation and somebody says, "Well, what's your IP address?" what'smyip.org will tell you that. It'll tell you a lot of other things. Go down to the left-hand side and you can see all the
Okay.
other tools that are built into that website. It's a good link to have.
Okay. So I'm putting that in the chat for you.
Okay. Yeah, I put it in the private chat because I closed the
Yeah, no problem.
Facebook, so I didn't have a echo. You know what I mean?
Right. I appreciate it. So this is actually what they use to track down like criminals, right? The IP address.
Um, well, no, because criminals are going to use probably a clone, some sort of a mask over their IP address, so you're not going to get their true.
Okay. Well,
They could be in
young and
China for all you know.
young
Right?
and unsophisticated criminals.
Yeah, this is just a quick and dirty way to look at an IP address. Now, if you got into server management, let's say that you're working with a big publication
Mm-hmm.
online, and they're so huge they've got a dedicated server. They don't have shared hosting like Wix or something like that. They've got their own computer in a rack somewhere. And you see an IP address that's making, like, I've seen them as high as 80 simultaneous connections to the server. So something they're trying to scrape addresses of people that logged in and so forth.
Okay.
So,
I don't think the average person knows about this stuff, right?
well, probably not.
Yeah, because
But it's something you do if you wear this hat.
Mm-hmm. Would I ever need my IP address? Would I ever need to know that?
Um, if let's say that you're buying software that's overseas, that's licensed in Norway. I know that I've got one that's city of licenses is in Norway, and your neighborhood bank there in Durham, where you do your banking, doesn't allow outside of the USA online transaction because they think it's going to be somebody hacked you,
A scammer.
a scammer, right? And so then you may have to have your IP address of that company.
Oh, okay. So they can check them out.
And say, okay, I'm going to go to this IP and buy something for $14 a month, and it's legit. I've had to do that with my business a couple, 3 times. Need some water?
I actually do, but I'm gonna. Okay, my cup is right over there.
Okay, that means
you're looking for the chance to play a corny joke. Please do.
Computer, tell me a joke.
Why don't you find all-you-can-eat restaurants on piers? Because fishermen wharf it all down.
Oh.
Shoot, I missed it.
Why can't you find all-you-can-eat restaurants on piers? You know, going out into the ocean, piers. Because fishermen wharf it all down.
Oh, that's lacking.
Yeah, it's lacking.
Yeah, it's lacking. Yeah,
anyway, thanks for having us on, and
sure.
Good luck in your weekend adventures. I've got some potting soil.
Let me show you something real quick.
Okay.
Because you're with Route 6. So I went to Discover Durham, that's like our visitors bureau, and they gave me some maps. I love maps. That's why I'm showing them to you. Now this is actually kind of old, but it's the Durham bike and hike map.
Right.
It's from 2018. Just letting the folks know they can go pick these up for free. And then the relatively new North Carolina 2021-22 official state transportation map is out. Of course, no one went anywhere last year because of COVID. So 3D, woo! So that's the new map. And then the last but not least, the Greater Durham Chamber of Commerce has their new map out. Street guide, so you can know every street in Durham is in here.
Now, do they have it listed so that if your business, the Durham Skyrider, is on Main Street, you can be listed in that?
I'll tell you one thing. They've got look at all these ads. Oh yeah, they know how to do business.
Well, yeah, Chamber of Commerce. I worked with the Chamber of Commerce when I lived on the coast, and that's one of the things they did was their map.
This map is huge, but here's the thing. You have to have a magnifying glass because the names of the street, they have all the streets, and they're like in one point type. It's like
yeah. Yes.
But it's a wonderful. I love map. When I was a kid, we used to ride our bikes all the way downtown to the American Express office and pick up free maps, and we go to the gas station and look at maps of Wisconsin and Michigan and Illinois and Indiana, and I don't know why I used to draw maps when I was a kid, of the neighborhood. And in fact, if I had known that there was such a thing as cartography, I might have.
Yeah, that's the word I was thinking of.
That might have been my calling.
Amateur cartographer.
Yeah, if I had only known earlier, but I used to love making maps when I was a kid. So, go figure.
So. The one link that you haven't shared, and this isn't to do with the Bull City Hangout, but kind of, is the link to the exercise bike that you have. Because I'm sure that there's somebody someplace when you said, "Oh, I'm going to get back on my bicycle," they're going to go, "Hey, I wonder how that works." Yeah,
it's called Flexi Spot, and I got it on Amazon. It's an exercise bike. It's very high quality, and the desk is attached. So, and I have like this arm where you can put the computer on a shelf and move it around. So, it's not cheap. $400.
Ouch.
Yeah, but it's worth it because you know, I was walking every day before COVID, and then
I'm looking at Amazon as you talk.
Mhm.
I was going FlexiSpot
Yeah,
stand
flexi
up
spot.
desk.
Hmm.
That's not the ones that have.
Exercise,
These
exercise.
are all desks. You know the ones that they have that raise and lowers. You can work
It
standing
does
up.
that. Yeah, it does that. Hmm. You can raise and lower
Right.
the seat, of course, and the actual desk. And strangely, it has a drinks holder. I think something that costs $400. You don't want to spill a drink on.
Right.
And then, of course, they have the indicators with the speed and the calories, RPM, and other things. So I wouldn't dare put a drink on this
Oh,
thing.
FlexiSpot bicycle deck. I think I've got it. Oh, there we
Okay.
are.
Is it still 400?
It's 409.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, that's probably it.
yours might have gone down because there's a FlexiDesk 3.0 that's 309,
Hmm.
and
I
then
don't know.
there's the El Cheapos for 219, 119. Oh, that's not a bicycle desk.
Hmm.
I
No,
think
this is very, very well made. Very well
yeah,
made.
yeah. The FlexiDesk or FlexiSpot desk that you've got is pick of the litter. It's the most spendy one is 409.
Yep.
And it's on sale.
Okay.
Save $21. Woohoo!
Okay. But you know what? I would tell folks, even though we're all out and about, it's still worth it, especially like for people who like to walk and they don't like to walk out in the wintertime or whatever.
Uh huh.
So I can actually work on my computer all day while riding my bike. It's great.
There's a
I'm riding right now.
3-minute assembly. So you have to put it together.
Oh yeah, it's not hard. I mean, you just slide the different parts together, and the legs you have to like let's see. I'm trying to remember. You attach it to the. I think the legs were separate, and you attach it to the body. I'm trying to remember. It's pretty easy though,
Uh huh.
but it's a little heavy though. Thankfully, it's on wheels.
Right.
Thankfully,
Now, is yours white in color or
yeah,
black?
it's white.
It's okay. Then I found it.
Hmm.
Want
I
to show
love
it
it.
off?
Oh yeah.
Let me go back to my share screen.
Okay. It even has like a armrest. I mean, it's really nice. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me click
Is
on
that
it.
you?
That's it.
There you have it.
Now, in addition, what I bought was attached to the desk. There is an arm, like a clamp. I have it's a clamp, and then it has a shelf that you can move up and down. So I don't have my computer directly on the table like you see there. It's actually elevated with a clamp shelf.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the additional thing that I bought, which is really nice. So I have the laptop is elevated at eye level, and then directly on the desk itself is my keyboard. I have a separate see, I have a separate keyboard.
Right.
So that's directly on the table. And then I have my trackpad also directly on the table. So I don't
Okay.
actually, so believe it or not, Guy, I don't even really touch my computer. It'll when this computer gets old, it's going to be in mint condition because I never use the trackball or rather trackpad or the keyboard.
Right.
So yeah, well, thanks for
Well,
sharing.
mint condition, that word triggered the recollection I have for the shopping bag I have in the car. You know, those reusable shopping bags? Mine is in mint condition because I always forget it and leave it in the car. And so
Oh,
it's
no.
hardly ever used, and it could be considered mint condition.
That's just as well because they weren't allowing us to bring in bags from the outside because of COVID. So
Right, right.
they're only just
There was a
now,
long time you couldn't do it here too.
yeah, they're just now allowing people to do that again. So you can break
Now,
out your bag.
did they ban plastic utensils in North Carolina yet?
Ban?
When you get to go food, they give you that little plastic fork to eat your coleslaw.
Yeah.
You still get the plastic fork?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Okay, they don't do that here now.
They
They've been
don't.
banned. Yeah, because of the environment and making it a better environment. And
Wow.
somebody told me the other day that the plastic shopping bags are going to get banned. And
Okay.
the first thought I had was, well, what am I going to do when I walk the dogs? Because you got to take a
Oh.
plastic bag with you, especially Chewy.
Well, they still make the plastic bags for that,
Yeah.
for the doggies. Let me see if my
Oh, if you're going to get out of the chair, it's going to be double joke day.
I was going to show you some. I just can't remember. It's a good purchase. I just don't know. Let me check my table over here.
Okay.
I think I moved them though.
And we'll fill in this interlude with a joke then.
Tell another joke.
Oh, she is back.
Tell another joke.
Computer, tell us a joke about plastic bags.
I don't have a joke about that.
Well, computer, tell me a joke.
What do you say to a toilet on its birthday? Happy B-Day.
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss a good one?
What do you say to a toilet on his birthday? Or its birthday?
What?
When the toilet has a birthday, what do you say?
What?
Happy bidet.
Oh, God.
I think that was worse than the fishing
That's
joke.
pretty bad, guy.
Yeah.
She needs a new resource for her jokes. But here's the thing. I bought this because there's nothing like getting a nice meal to go and they forget your cutlery.
Utensils.
Right. So I bought this actually for my trip to LA, which is coming up soon. So this is only like $8.
Yeah.
So a carrying case. And inside the carrying case, these are bamboo.
Ah.
Okay. So you have the spoon.
There you go.
You have the chopsticks. You have the fork. You have the knife.
Uh-huh.
And you have your, well, it takes a while to take up. But anyway, this cleans out the straw. Wait a minute, there's no straw. Isn't that weird? There's no straw. But this cleans out the straw if you happen to have one. Strangely enough, it's not included.
I think you got the straw in your left hand. Didn't you just clean it out? Does it have a hole on each end?
Why?
It could be a straw.
You're absolutely right. I'm like, where's the straw?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, that happens.
That's the straw.
Well, how many times have you had bamboo utensils? Not very many.
Not often. Yeah, so I was thinking of this as the holder. Of course, it's the straw and the straw cleaner.
Multitasking. There you go. Only the best. And only $8 for the whole setup.
Yeah. I figure why not have this? Now I have one of these also in my glove compartment because I've been very frustrated by not having, when you're ordering things like rice and beans to go.
Is this Amazon?
Yeah. It's like $8.
Okay. I'll have to look that up because that would be popular here in Washington State.
Yeah, if you don't have these plastic utensils, sure.
Yeah.
And it's really, and it's waterproof, so you can wipe them off or rinse them off if possible, and then wash them well when you get home.
Uh-huh.
And then Bob's your uncle. There you go.
Now, is it dishwasher safe utensils?
It's probably in the description of the item.
Okay.
I never check for that because I don't use my dishwasher ever. So yeah, I hand wash everything. Also, there's a loop here so you can hang it up, which I think is very cute.
Well, on your bicycle, you could travel with it.
Yeah. So you can get a few. Actually, you can get. I've seen them also in 4-packs, so you can have one for you, one for your wife, one for the car, and
Uh-huh.
maybe one for emergencies or something, like your backpack or your suitcase or whatever.
Oh, they've got like the what do you call it? Non-stick. They tell you don't use metal utensils.
Okay.
Yeah, they have bamboo utensils for that for $8.
Yeah. Now they have the bamboo. They have the stainless steel. They have plastic. I chose bamboo because it's renewable and I like bamboo. If you're traveling, you probably don't want to get the stainless steel because it'll tip off the TSA, and they'll probably be really worried about what you're carrying.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got the bamboo. I don't want to cause any problems with TSA or alert or alarm anyone.
Now this has got, is it Greenzilla or Greenzilla, the brand? They have I'm seeing a 2-pack for $12 that includes a straw, spoon, fork, knife, teaspoon, toothbrushes.
Oh, that's more than what I got.
Yeah.
But what I have is bambooessentials.net. So mine is so look for Bamboo Essentials.
Oh, okay.
You have lots to choose from, Guy. I mean, there's lots and lots.
Oh yeah, they've got. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's gone up in price. It's $9.99 now. Oh, for a 2-set.
Yeah, you can get them real super duper cheap.
And its brand name is Uptrust. Uptrust 2-set bamboo cutlery set.
Okay, well, mine's Bamboo Essentials. But anyway, I don't think you can go wrong.
It's 17% off today.
Ooh, okay.
So instead of being $11.99, it's $9.99 for 2 sets. That comes with 2 cases. I'll share my screen to show you.
Yeah, I think you need, since there's since you can't get the plastic utensils, I highly suggest that you get this, Guy. If you and your wife eat out.
Yeah, there you go. There's the Uptrust 2-set bamboo from Amazon.
Yeah.
That's all the stuff that you just showed us, the chopsticks, 2 straws, 2 cleaning.
Yeah, that's it.
Everything. I think it's great that it has 2 cases.
That's wonderful.
In the case department, they're not shorting you.
Yeah, so
they're giving you 2 sets of utensils in 1 case.
Yeah, so each person gets a knife, fork, and spoon, and
yeah. I think that's a winner. I might just add that to my cart.
There you go. Yeah, I don't.
My wife will say, "What is this?" I said, "Well, you've always said we need to learn how to use chopsticks because I don't know how to use them. I use chopsticks to skewer the stuff, spear it up and then munch it."
Well, you rest the one on your thumb and your thumb, and the other one you hold it like a pencil.
Right.
And then that's how you work it. Yeah. But now Durham is pretty forward thinking, so soon we might have a ban on plastic utensils. You never know.
Yeah, never can tell. Speaking of bans, they have a ban in California now. No gasoline-powered cars to be sold new after 2035. You can only buy electric cars.
Whoa.
And they're saying that once this is adopted in California, other states are going to do that too.
I'm glad they had the word new on there because most people that I know drive used cars. Right. I've never in my entire life had a new car. The most I've ever paid for a car was $1,900.
Yeah.
That's the most I've ever paid for a car. So this brand new electric stuff.
Well, it says no gas powered cars.
I probably won't be driving in 2035 anyway.
Not in California.
Yeah, that's that means the used car industry is going to be cutthroat.
Yes,
It's
yes,
going
it's
to be absolutely cutthroat.
gonna be a change in the situation for sure.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for showing me the utensils.
sure, guy.
I
Happy
will
now.
get on about my busy day. I got some topsoil to remove from some containers and put
Okay.
back into the flower beds because
And you want to do that before it hits 90, right?
well, it's going to be windy today. I'm looking at the trees wiggling up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be tremendously hot. There'll be a breeze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hopefully,
breeze is
won't
always
mess
nice.
up with my efforts to remove the soil.
Mm-hmm.
But I can always take the day off. One thing nice about being a dictator.
You're the boss. Nobody can
That's
fire
right.
you. You do things when you want to do it.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful. That's perfect.
Well, as they say in Durham, North Carolina, ciao for now.
Okay, guy. See you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Always fun when Guy drops by. You can also drop by. I do this every day pretty much, except for Sundays. Although there's so many things happening tomorrow, I'm wondering if I should bring back the Sunday edition of Bull City Hangout. Let me know. Put it in the comments below. But anyway, if you could share this out, that would be wonderful. I do this pretty much every day. Weekdays at noon, Saturdays at 10. And I always have the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. So that if you'd like to join me, you just click on that link, join me on camera to promote yourself, etc. This is also on the Durham Skywriter Twitter page and also Durham Skywriter YouTube channel. So with that, have a beautiful weekend. Then I will see you at noon on Monday for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.